frequently asked questions that we receive is, when do I know to add a note to the CRM versus when to add an activity? A note is something that has happened. An activity is an action item or something that needs to happen, whether that's today, tomorrow, or a month down the road. An activity is something that needs to happen. So I'm under Jennifer's contact record here. I've had a review meeting with Jen. We discussed XYZ, no action items as a result of this conversation. So I'm just putting in a note today that I had a review meeting with Jen and we discussed whatever we discussed, but there were no action items for myself or my team as a result of this conversation. In most situations, I do find that after having the conversation with Jen, she needs some money from an account, or we need to open up a new account or change a Benny or what have you. In that instance, if there is an action item as a result of that conversation, you need to add an activity. So I'm going to add an activity directly from her contact record here. And I'm going to say Jen needs to ACH 10 grand from TDA trust account. This needs to get done today, but essentially I'm putting in an action item for my team member, Austin, to ACH $10,000 from her TD trust account. And I'm able to add the conversation or the client correspondence that I had with Jennifer as it relates to this request under this linked notes button. All right. So here's where I'm going to say we had her annual review. We talked about XYZ. She needs to take 10 grand from her TD trust account to help buy her son a truck. So now, not only did I meet the compliance requirement of logging the correspondence that I had with Jennifer as part of our review meeting, but I've also linked the note to the action item so that when I send it off to Austin to execute the request, he can see under the activity the correspondence that I had with the client as it relates to this specific request. So there you have it. That's my simple explanation of when to use a note versus when to use an activity. I hope you found this helpful. Please feel free to reach out if we can be of assistance.